Namaste, Jai Bharat. Bangladesh seems to forget the atrocities, humiliations, insults, and torture which were pushed upon the Bangladeshi people by Pakistan for a long time. It's from there that they wanted a Bangla speaking Bangladesh. And we know the history of 1971. Mukti Bahini, our soldiers shed blood and Bangladesh became a reality. Ever since, Bangladesh had been in good relation with Bharat until the deep state and the agencies outside disturbed Bangladesh. Sheikh Hasina had to flee, and there was the Muhammad Yunus regime for 1.5 years, and now Tariq Rahman in this so-called election, through this so-called elections where Sheikh Hasina's party was not allowed to participate, became the Prime Minister. And ever since, people must have expected some change, but then there is no change. He stood by radical Islam, and he continued standing by Pakistan, and people were holding flags of ISI, this Al-Qaeda and such terrorist outfits. They print these flags in Bangladesh, and people on bikes carry these flags through the streets of Dhaka. Whether they are supporting for terrorism or not is for them to see and evaluate. Now, this person, Tariq Rahman, wanted to challenge Bharat in several matters, but fails always. Goes to China, goes to some other countries, to seek support. And in the meantime, Pakistan has got 3 submarines made in China. They can't make it for themselves. Made in China, and they wanted to station one of the submarines in Bay of Bengal. In 1971, when the Pakistani submarine was destroyed by Bharat, ever since that time they never dared step into Bay of Bengal, and this time Munnu Bhai Asimanir stations one of his submarines there. And these people are very emotionally foolish people, and in Bay of Bengal they are submarines. They gave the same name to this submarine of that old submarine which they have used against Bharat in 1971. They have radar locked INS Vikrant, or aircraft carrier. They have radar locked. What a kind of foolishness which they have done. Then things immediately took place. INS Vikrant identifies this submarine, which can stay underwater for quite some time, need not surface for oxygen, etc. They have the technology. So they thought they are safe. They locked INS Vikrant, and Vikrant has identified that where this submarine is, and then our aircraft was hovering right above the position of this submarine, which is keep lying underground. Then, of course, these people were so foolish emotionally, they immediately unlocked, in the sense switched off the radar lock. If we wanted, that submarine would have been vaporized in no time. We were having everything, and our aircraft were hovering right above the position under which position where the submarine was supposed to be hiding in the sea waters. Look at this unnecessary provocation. Unnecessary, we call in Hindi as Nauchina, unnecessarily provocation, inviting trouble for themselves, and then afterwards they will cry, play the victim card as usual. Why? You know very well that You are not an enemy to Bharat in the sense you are not competent. You are nowhere near Bharat. You had been a part of us in the past and continue to be a fraction of us with all kinds of sentiments built into you for none of our fault. We shall wait. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.